to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video shout out goes to 2 hometown supporters. Yay! I've known about a handful of hometown supporters. I have 2 besties from my hometown who do not have time to watch YouTube, so I know that they love and adore and support me wholeheartly. They just don't have time to watch my videos. And then I know of a couple other friends who do really watch my videos, but my dad just met 2 girls the other day and they were telling him how much they love and adore my videos and me, and that they can see this channel really taking off. And I just want to tell you girls, whoever you are, comment down below if you feel comfortable. If you don't, I totally understand. I know that our hometown can be a nasty place and it's so unnecessary, but I totally understand. But no matter what, you telling my dad and him passing along the message meant so much to me. I can't even begin to tell you, because I'm approaching 4,000 fawns, and I know that there are barely 10, if that are local hometown supporters. The rest are primarily the US. I have the statistics from like Google Analytics, and then the rest are like scattered all over the world. So to know that I have you 2 girls backing me and giving me the support, the encouragement, having so much faith and belief in me, and being around for my journey every step of the way means so much to me. Like legitimately, it brought tears to my eyes knowing that I had 2 more girls from my hometown, because I know that there are very few and far between. I'm not discounting the ones that I already know support me, because I feel the same way about those girls that I already know support me, and those ones know because I've emailed with you girls. So I know about, so those ones I know, and then maybe it happened to be some of you girls that I've already emailed with, and my dad just doesn't know, because my dad is terrible with names. Like, oh my gosh, he can't remember a name if his life depended on it. He can recognize somebody, but like putting a face to a name, my dad is terrible. So please excuse him if you have met him before and he just didn't remember. My dad is so scatterbrained and he won't admit it. He is getting old and he's forgetting things. He's losing his hearing so much and he won't admit it. But girls, it means everything, and I can't even begin to tell you like how truly touched I am, honestly. So I love you girls. I honestly mean that, and I just thank you so, so much. Now this video is on another ColourPop eyeshadow palette, because I am so ColourPop hooked. They are so like accessible, they're more affordable, they're cruelty free. Their formula is so top notch. It is so comparable to a high-end brand while maintaining low prices. It is unbelievable to me. I feel like they have stepped up their game. I'm wearing a new hairpiece and it's like everywhere. I tried to blend with eyeshadows and I failed miserably. Please excuse. It was my first time doing it. I'm like, let me try to blend because my roots are so bad. My hair grew ridiculously in the last 5 weeks. I'm like, I gotta put on a dark hairpiece to try to like tie it in. And like, then I'm like, well, dang, there's like red in here. And hair is not where I'm at, as a side note. But when I saw this double entendre palette, I was like, ugh, it looks so basic, and I'm not a basic girl. But there were like two things about it. It was like, one, I know that you guys so appreciate when I review a palette because it helps you guys to make up your minds. And two, a little bit of my OCD was like, Tanya, you have every other ColourPop palette. How are you gonna leave this one out? How are you gonna leave this one out? How are you gonna disappoint your fawns? They're counting on your review. So when I was looking at it online, I'm like, it's so blah. It's not. Oh my God. This palette, I created this look with just this palette, with just one row in this palette. And then last minute, I decided to pop on the Too Faced Yes Way Rosé for like a little holiday festivity because I'm extra. You guys already know this, but you did not need the glitter. I promise you, you will see it in the tutorial. You did not need the glitter for that added pop. This is such a beautiful palette. It seemed so basic. Wait till you see my swatches. This shocked the crap out of me. I legitimately was like, wait, what? I thought I was getting like the most basic. If I used other words on this channel, I would be using other words right now to describe what I thought I was getting. And this blew me away. It's so good. I literally used just this row. It was like the perfect color combination to not have to step out. I went transition. I can't talk again today. I don't know why. I went transition, boom, like cut crease to make it very impactful and pack that on. And it's stunning. It's like orange and pumpkin and holiday and festive and fall, and I love it so much. It's just, and these metallics have like a wet feel to them, and when you swatch it, it has like a wet swatch, and it is just fantastic. And the mattes are so creamy and pigmented and soft and not patchy. And when you're blending, everything blends so effortlessly. This palette, again, just, I mean, please at least stay to watch this, to look at the swatches, because it is so much more than a basic palette. Like, this can be an everyday palette if you want it to be, but it can so be amped up for evening looks and holiday and festive looks. This is one of the most versatile palettes that I have. I was seriously so taken back. I did not think it was possible to get anything more than basic eye looks out of this, and I was expecting to put like some of my new Lime Crime over top to test that out, or Stila or something, and I was like, damn, okay, ColourPop. So if you guys were under the same impression that I was, this is not a basic palette. It can be. You can use just a couple mattes and, you know, make a really fast look, be out the door, be done, and it turned out beautifully because these blend so quickly and they're very buildable. Or you can get a really light wash of color. Like, it is just so easy to work with this. Or you can get a holiday look. So this palette is amazing and I so highly recommend it. I also did pick up the Feelin' Fine Ultra Glossy Lip Collection. I do lip swatch all three colors. All three colors are beautiful. I'm currently wearing the deepest shade, which is obviously, every video, something. I finally don't have a leaky eye, and I get this transferred to my teeth. That obviously is so appropriate for this time of year, and it was just so perfect to go with this whole look. The Fairy Me is so beautiful and has such a beautiful rose undertone to it. I love it. And Lazy is such a nude, but with like a little kick because it's still metallic and glossy. So these three are all hits as well. I am so impressed with everything that I picked up. I have ordered Kathleen Light's collab, so I'm waiting on that baby to arrive. I filmed 3 different highlight videos today because the first 2 were like, And then I'm wearing Metal Crush, which is beautiful. So there's just a whole lot of goodness. So if you guys want to see swatches, if you want to see how to get this eye look, if you want to see everything in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, today we're playing with ColourPop's Double Entendre shadow palette. I also picked up the Feelin' Fine Ultra Glossy Lip Collection, and I have Kathleen Light's collab with ColourPop en route as I am filming this. Now, my roots are out of control. I don't know why my hair grew so fast. By the time this video is up, I will be already having had my hair done. It's getting done tomorrow. Today is Thursday, so they will be taken care of, but like, I don't know what happened. I'm at a loss, but I guess I just had a really great hair growth of a 5-week period. I don't know. So I am so behind as usual. The amount of palettes just keep building up and it's stressing me out. And I have a Juvia's, the new Juvia's Place palette is here. I have so many new highlights. It is out of control. More hauls to go through. Just, I'm getting an anxiety attack thinking about it. But let's get into this Double Entendre shadow palette. As usual, ColourPop is cruelty-free. I love that. I like this. This is like, I think they're stereotypical packaging now, and I love it. It's so pretty, and all the shadow names are on the back. So let's see what she looks like. Please don't be broken. Okay, one's a little bit chipped. Oh, I don't have a plastic covering on it. Wow, okay, maybe that's why a couple of them look a little damaged. See, this is a very like nudie everyday palette, so I almost did not pick it up, but at the price point, and it was on sale when I grabbed it, and I think that this one is one where you can create really quick looks. It has so many beautiful mattes in it with a couple really banging metallics and one that looks like it's going to be duochrome. So this does look really, really pretty. So I think it is going to be a basic with a twist, and I love that. Plus, at this point, I am so invested in these little ColourPop palettes that my OCD can't handle not having these babies. Now, the Feelin' Fine Ultra Glossy Lip Collection has Lazy, Fairy Me, and Obviously. And that's what they look like. The reflection on these is out of control. Why do I feel like I have these already? Did I order these already? And I like them so much that I just wanted backups. Oh, my gold one is all cracked. You guys, I seriously feel like I already have. Okay, this is terrible. The C is worn off of ColourPop on this one. No C. The gold is completely cracked. Do you see that on this one? Like, that's just at first glance. It's horrible. I don't think I've ever had that with my glossy lips. But I will lip swatch those later. Hopefully I don't forget. I am a little bit out of it. So I'm going to get to swatching this palette and I will be right back. This is honestly the most perfect everyday palette. Like, this would be my go-to work palette alongside with that other brown tone palette. I'm blanking on the name of it right now. I think I Love You, or I Think You Love Me. I think I Love You is the name of the other one. That is such an everyday palette, and this one and that one would complement each other so incredibly well. The metallics in this one have such a wet to the touch feeling and are like, they glide. They are not just smooth and buttery and pigmented. They just like glide effortlessly with one swipe. It is incredible. And the mattes are magical. They are so creamy and delicious. This palette is also incredible, but I have come to expect nothing less from ColourPop. See how simple but beautiful this palette is swatched? Like, you have 3 gorgeous metallics for your pops of colors. You have one satin shade, which would be a really pretty but, you know, toned down brow bone highlight. You do have a banana shade. You have so many incredible transition shades. Like, every matte shade in here is like to perfection for transition shades, for building that beautiful gradient effect. I do think that while blending out this brown sparkly shade, the sparkles will disappear. It's my experience when working with these type of shadows. Just kind of even going over it here, I think it will go away. I don't know, obviously, but I don't know if the sparkles will stick in that shade, but even if the sparkles don't stay, the color itself is a really nice shade. And if a little sparkle stays, then beautiful. If all of the sparkle stays, then that shade is perfection. But I really do love it. So we have Locked and Loaded, Uninhibited, Hot Bod, Flasher, and that's the first row. Oh my gosh, this little print, I swear I need to put on glasses when I'm trying to read these to you. Next row we have Naked. This one, it's not naked, it's naked. Extracurricular, Hard, and Draft. I'm so drawn into all 3 metallics, I can't even begin to tell you. And that ends the second row. And then the third row we have Keep It PG, which we generally do on this channel. Then, oh my god, seriously? Then, okay, we have Keep It PG, and then the next shade name is Nip Slip. Really, ColourPop? And then we have Send Noodles and Teddy Bear, like as in bear doll, not teddy bear. So they are sending mixed signals with their shade names. So I'm going to go prep and prime my eyes so that way I don't need to speak, and it's all about makeup application, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright, using my Carity E31, I'm going to start with this shade and start building the crease and above. Now taking my Moda Pro crease brush, I'm going to dip into this baby and do the same thing. That was so buildable, so blendable, and just beautiful. Perfection. Now taking my Marc Jacobs The Crease brush, I'm going to dip into this baby and focus that primarily in the crease, and then switch to a different brush for this outer side. Now taking my Esom T37, I'm going to still dip back into that shade and just sweep this outward. And I'm just going to take this Luxie 235 blending brush, put one dab into this shade, kick it off, and then just blend. Now taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I'm going to put a pump on the back of my hand. Then taking my Sigma Cut Crease E62 brush, I'm going to dip it on both ends of the brush. And then working from the base upward, I'm going to do a partial cut crease. Now taking my MAC 242, while the concealer is still wet, I'm going to dip into this shade and pack her on. That is so pretty. I'm out of focus. There you go. That is such a pretty color. I can't even believe it. So gorgeous. Go ColourPop. So I finished up my face, and as usual, everything I used will be listed down below. I just have a few things to go over. I did test out 3 separate brands of highlights before getting to this beautiful glow, and I'm very happy with this one. There are 3 mini videos, but the one that finally made the cut for the look is the Kat Von D Metal Crush. This guy I was supposed to have 2.5 weeks ago. It is still stuck in Kentucky. It's just like a lost package, so I reordered it and I'm dealing with a lost package, and I'm so bummed because I should have had it 2.5 weeks ago, but that's in the other video to save you guys the pain and suffering of me whining when I shouldn't be whining. I should just be thankful that I could even have it. But when you're excited for makeup, you know the feeling of not getting it when you're supposed to. So I have this shade popped on, and I cannot recommend this palette enough. It is so beautiful, but that will all be in this video. I'm also wearing another style of Cake Face Beauty. I'm really enjoying their lashes. This is the style Heartache, and they're so comfortable. These ones I didn't have to trim. They fit me perfectly, and I can't even feel that I'm wearing them. They're incredible. Oh, right now I'm wearing one of the ColourPop from the ones that I just, the Feline, what was it? The box set, the trio that I showed you guys. I'm wearing the shade Obviously. So right now I still have 2 more to swatch. I did end up popping on Too Faced Glitter Pop Peel Off Liner in Yes Way Rosé. Yes Way Rosé. I wasn't going to. I really wasn't going to. I promise. And then I did a wing, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just do a double wing and just, you know, add the glitter as double wing. So I did. And then I was like, no, now I needed it in the cut crease. So I'm sorry. I wasn't going to, but I did. And now I'm really loving this look. Like now it's just, it's orange, it's pumpkin vibes, it's holiday vibes, there's some sunsetty vibes in there, fall vibes, just everything, and I really do love it. And so yes, I caved and I popped on glitter. I also have never used my Viseart blush palette, and I've had this for at least 8 months, I think. This is the number 2 Rose Coral, and I used the coral shade. And it is so beautiful. I am so mad at myself for not using this sooner. That shade is breathtakingly gorgeous. So I used this. I am all over the place with products that I'm using today. And aside from that, everything else will be listed down below. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in, and we are going to finish up this lower lash line. Starting with my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm gonna dip into this baby and smoke her beneath the lower lash line. Now taking my MAC 212, I'm going to dip into this baby and get that nice and tight to the lower lash line. Now taking my Luxie 111 brush, I'm going to dip into this shade and use that to blend everything together. Now taking a little bit of the Too Faced Glitter Pop, I'm going to pop some of that in the lower lash line. The tones in the liner match the tones in the highlights so perfectly well. It's crazy. Alright, so you guys already know I'm wearing the shade Obviously. Just so perfect for this time of year. I love these juicy metallic lip glosses. Like, you have no idea. Alright, now time for the next. Here is Lazy. This is a nice nude too. For me, I think I'd like to use this one mixed with a darker shade, but it is a really pretty nude. I swear I have these tones. Like, I just swear I have them. They just sound so familiar. And then there's one more. Last but not least, we have Fairy Me. This has a little bit of a rose tone to it. I love this one. The nude and the first one are definitely the go-to for this eye look, but I do like the first one the best with this eye look. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys are as impressed with this palette as I am and that you're loving this eye look as much as I am, because one, I'm so blown away by this palette that it's not as basic as I thought it was, and two, I can't get over these holiday, like, just sweater weather, cozy. I'm loving it. I'm not loving outside, like, at all. But I'm loving everything else about it. And it's so funny, actually. I chose to do the ColourPop palette over the Juvia's Place palette because I'm going to my hairdresser tomorrow, and I always like to, like, amp it up because he is the most fabulous gay hairdresser ever. So I always feel like I need to be, like, chic when I go there, and I'm like, I'm not putting that ColourPop basic palette to the test on a day I'm going to see my hairdresser. You know, I'll put Juvia's Place to the test on that day, and it turns out I could have put this to the test tomorrow, but I had no idea. So that's what I get. But Juvia's Place should be next on the list. So that is it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.